Shabby Chic and Gingham might seem like unlikely partners, but together, they strike a perfect balance between softness and structure. Shabby Chic brings the weathered elegance, while Gingham adds pattern and punch. The mix creates a space that feels both curated and lived in, feminine but grounded, nostalgic yet fresh. At the heart of the elegant cottage aesthetic is a neutral foundation, think whites, creams, and muted pastels. These soft tones provide a canvas for layering, letting gingham accents and vintage furniture shine without overwhelming the senses. A pale backdrop ensures that every texture and detail has room to breathe. Gingham, in all its grid-like glory, brings structure to the flowy femininity of shabby chic. Whether in small checks or oversized patterns, it adds rhythm and visual interest to any space. Used on curtains, cushions, or wallpaper, it introduces playfulness while maintaining the elegance of traditional cottage decor. Distressed wood, peeling paint, and aged metals are hallmarks of shabby chic. These imperfections aren't flaws, they're features. The look celebrates the beauty of wear and tear, creating a home that feels storied and soulful. It's the aesthetic of inherited treasures and well-loved pieces with character. From gingham slipcovers to lace-edged throws, textiles play a starring role in the elegant cottage. The key is layering, mixing patterns and textures to create depth and warmth. Think ticking stripes with floral prints, soft knits with crisp cottons, and plenty of cushions to sink into. Ruffles, floral prints, and scalloped edges bring femininity to the rustic framework of a cottage-style home. Paired with gingham's straightforward pattern, these elements soften the look without making it overly sweet. The result is a room that feels lived in, welcoming, and gently romantic. No elegant cottage is complete without vintage or vintage-inspired furniture. Painted pieces, curved silhouettes, and carved woodwork evoke memories of a simpler time. A gingham upholstered chair or bench can add a touch of drama while still honoring the cottage's cozy soul. Soft greens, dusty rose, powder blues, and buttery yellows evoke the surrounding countryside. These natural hues pair beautifully with neutral backgrounds and allow gingham to pop in contrast. The palette feels timeless, drawing from both pastoral serenity and cottage garden blooms. In the kitchen, gingham curtains and painted cabinets set the stage for homemade charm. Open shelving, enamelware, and vintage crockery create a lived-in feel. White beadboard walls and butcher block counters provide that cozy, farmhouse warmth that invites you to sit and stay a while. A gingham tablecloth over a reclaimed wood table speaks volumes. Pair it with mismatched chairs, vintage plates, and antique flatware for a dinner scene straight out of a Jane Austen novel. Add fresh flowers in a mason jar, and you've got a table fit for both elegance and ease. In the bedroom, layers of linens in pastel tones and soft florals are complemented by gingham throws or pillowcases. An iron bed frame painted white and a distressed vanity table add timeless charm. It's a space where you wake up to tranquility and fall asleep in comfort. a small cottage bathroom can carry the elegant cottage theme. Pale tiles, vintage mirrors, clawfoot tubs, and gingham hand towels create a serene spa-like space. Add baskets for storage and soft lighting to enhance the retreat-like ambience. Clutter isn't always a bad thing. In this aesthetic, curated clutter means carefully selected decor items that tell a story. Stacks of books, framed botanical prints, vintage clocks, and teacup collections add depth and personality. It's about creating vignettes that feel authentic. Wallpaper with soft floral or toile patterns, or even gingham accent walls, can transform a space. If wallpaper isn't your thing, consider gallery walls of vintage frames or pressed flowers. The goal is to give your walls a voice, soft, charming, and full of narrative. Sunrooms or garden rooms become magical with shabby chic decor. Wicker furniture with gingham cushions, hanging planters, and whitewashed furniture pieces bring the outdoors in. Add a cup of tea and a good book, and it's your own personal hideaway. Handmade elements add to the authenticity of this style. Sew your own gingham curtains, paint an old side table, or create framed pressed flower art. The imperfections are part of the charm, and DIY projects let your personality shine through every corner. Every elegant cottage should have nooks designed for slow living. Think of a gingham armchair with a floral throw in the corner of a room, accompanied by a small side table and vintage lamp. These pockets of peace invite rest and reflection. Display vintage finds like old scales, glass bottles, and weathered baskets as functional decor. A white hutch filled with gingham linens or floral crockery becomes a focal point in the kitchen or dining area, mixing storage and beauty effortlessly. Update your cottage decor seasonally without losing its core identity. In spring, introduce pale lilacs. In autumn, layer deeper gingham tones like burgundy or forest green. This keeps the space fresh while staying true to the elegant cottage spirit. First impressions count, and a gingham bench cushion or floral rug in the entry sets the tone. Add a coat rack with vintage hats or a small console with a ceramic bowl for keys to blend functionality with charm right at the threshold. Gingham curtains tied back with lace or ribbon create a sweet and stylish window treatment. Sheer fabrics can be layered underneath for softness and privacy. Letting natural light filter through adds a golden glow that enhances all the pastel tones. While Shabby Chic favors faded finishes, Gingham can make a bold statement. Use it strategically, a gingham armchair, a bold throw, or statement curtains. Balance is key. The bold checks anchor the softness, creating visual contrast without breaking the spell. An old sewing machine table turned desk, a vintage trunk as a coffee table, or antique bottles as vases, these unique finds create centerpieces that spark conversation. They emphasize sustainability, craftsmanship, and the layered charm that defines cottage style. Don't be afraid to mix patterns. Gingham, florals, stripes, and even polka dots can coexist in harmony. Keep them in the same color family and let your eye guide the balance. The magic lies in the interplay, structured and romantic, neat and nostalgic. The Elegant Cottage isn't just for adults, children's rooms can embrace this style too. Gingham bedding, soft toys, white furniture, and pastel murals create a gentle, imaginative space. It's playful yet refined, sparking both creativity and comfort. Vary the theme outside with gingham picnic blankets, painted metal chairs, and floral cushions on the porch swing. Add lanterns or string lights, and even your backyard can feel like an extension of your elegant cottage retreat. Sometimes it's the little things, a gingham bow on a basket, lace doilies under vases, or vintage buttons on a throw pillow. These finishing touches might be subtle, but they complete the story. Attention to detail elevates the ordinary into the extraordinary. Beyond decor, the Elegant Cottage is about how you live, slowing down, savoring beauty in the small things, and embracing imperfection. It's drinking tea from your favorite chipped cup, hanging laundry in the sun, and filling your home with things that make your heart feel full. Blending shabby chic and gingham glamour creates a style that is both timeless and personal, elegant yet inviting. The Elegant Cottage is more than an aesthetic, it's a feeling, a way of life that celebrates comfort, charm, and creativity. Thank you for joining me today. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow decor lovers. Until next time, may your home always feel like your favorite place to be.